1. When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. 2. It is important to view knowledge as sort of a semantic tree. Make sure you understand the fundamental principles, i.e. the trunk and big branches, before you get into the leaves/details, or there is nothing for them to hang on to. 3. That you get paid in direct proportion to the difficulty of problems you solve. 4. You should take the approach that you're wrong. Your goal is to be less wrong. 5. Why proceeds from the PayPal acquisition were $180 million. I put $100 million in SpaceX, $70 million in Tesla, and $10 million in SolarCity. I had to borrow money for rent. 6. I think it's very important to have a feedback loop where you're constantly thinking about what you've done and how you could be doing it better. 7. It is possible for ordinary people to choose to be extraordinary. 8. Constantly seek criticism. A well-thought-out critique of whatever you're doing is as valuable as gold. 9. I don't ever give up. I'd have to be dead or completely incapacitated. 10. I think it would be great to be born on Earth and die on Mars. Just hopefully not at the point of impact. 11. When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. 12. I'm not trying to be anyone's savior. I'm just trying to think about the future and not be sad. 13. The first step is to establish that something is possible, then probability will occur. 14. One of the really tough things is figuring out what questions to ask. Once you figure out the question, then the answer is relatively easy. 15. I could take the position that I'm always to some degree wrong, and the aspiration is to be less wrong. 16. One of the biggest mistakes we made was trying to automate things that are super easy for a person to do, but super hard for a robot to do. 17. Every person in your company is a vector. Your progress is determined by the sum of all vectors.